welcome to Kaz Fitness. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day, so I thought I'd do some yoga outside on the decking. How wonderful to have some sun. So hopefully some of you will come and join me out in your gardens. Let's wait for the connection to come back. So Bert is joining us this morning. He thinks my yoga mat is for him to sunbathe on. So make sure that you are comfortable on your mat. So sitting or lying on your mat. And just take some time to focus on you. So if you're sat, your seat bones are even on the mat. Hands relaxed to the knees, palms facing the ceiling. And if you're led, comfortable through the back, hands by your sides, palms up. So just allow the shoulders to relax back and down. Lengthen to the top of the head. The bottom sinks into the mat. As you start to focus on each breath, travelling through the body, allow yourself to just take a moment to come to the present time as the mind becomes still and clear. So start to feel yourself connecting and grounding with your mat. And start to focus on each breath. So breathe in for a count of 8. And out for a count of 8. As you focus on each breath, allow the tummy to gently rise and fall. Bring yourself to the present moment and allow any stress and any tension to flow away from the body. So give yourself an intention for the class. It might be that you just want this time to relax and have this time to yourself out of your day. Or you might want to improve on a pose. But give yourself that intention as you continue to focus on each breath. Totally connected, grounded with your mat. So opening your eyes. If you're led, slowly bring yourselves up to sitting. And allow the ear to come down to the shoulder. Release through any tension through the neck. And back to centre. So ear to the shoulder. And back to centre. Chin to chest. Gently looking up. Back to centre. Look over the shoulder. And back. Over the shoulder. And back. So release any tension through the shoulders. Roll them round. And the other way round. Good. So just shrug the shoulders to the ears. And release. Shrug the shoulders to the ears. And release. 2 more. And relax the shoulders down, reach to one side, reach over, lengthen through the rib cage and to the other side. So draw that tummy in, lengthen, really open out through the rib cage. Reach all the way through. Good, and one more to each side. So relax down. Let's rotate through the spine. So remember to work at your own level. One hand either on top of the other to just lengthen and twist. Or inhale, exhale, rotate, look over the shoulder, lengthen through to the top of the head. Inhale, exhale, rotate. So inhale up, exhale, rotate. Good, so just relieve any tension, any stress through the body. One more to each side. So come back to centre. Take hold of one leg, so hold your leg however you feel most comfortable and just rock. Good, so open out through that hip, just rock. Nice, and the other side. So take hold of that leg, however you feel most comfortable, and just rock that hip out and in. Hi, if you're just joining me. Good, and release down. So take the soles of your feet together and just let your knees flutter up and down. So open out through the hips, open out through the pelvis. Keep the seat bones nice and even on the mat. Stay long through to the crown of the head. And relax. So take the legs out. So take the legs out nice and long. So if you need to soften through those knees slightly, if you can lengthen through the legs. Stay nice the head and rotate the shoulder. Reach across to the opposite foot. So just rotate through the shoulder. Hi Darren, hi Barbara. Nice to see you on this beautiful sunny morning. I hope you're all doing it outside. And releasing stress and exercising. How much better? Good. So reach down to the toes. Open out through the chest. Relax the shoulders back and down. And release off. So come to your hands and you'll do cat to cow sat. So if you want to, you can sit and just open out through the chest. So cat to cow, tuck the chin, pull the tummy in, round through the back. Open out through the shoulders. Let the tummy sink, look forwards. So again, pull up and in, tuck and sink. So tuck. Open out for those shoulder blades. So you can stay in cat-cow here. If you want to work a bit harder through, take the hips to one side. You could look over the shoulder, back the tail. I keep losing connection. I'm hoping that you can all still see me when I lose connection. If not, let me know. I'll try moving the phone. Good. One more to each side. So stay here on your hands and knees if you struggle to be on the hand. And let's do opposite arm and leg. So lift and lengthen opposite arm and leg and then back down. So opposite arm and leg, lift and lengthen and back down. Opposite arm and leg. Good. One more to each side. Now if you're led on your tummies because you can't be on your knees, you can stay doing opposite arm and leg. If you're up on your hands and knees, bring your knee to your elbow and lengthen. Knee to your elbow and lengthen. Knee to the elbow and lengthen. Good. Do one more. And then reach back, hold your foot, open out through the chest, open out through the front of that leg. And down. So make sure the knee is under the hip, hands are under the shoulders, opposite side. Knee to elbow and lengthen. Knee to elbow and lengthen. Oh, it's really warm out here. So 2 more. Good. Reach back, hold that foot, open out. Nice. Come back down. So open out through one arm, open out through the chest. Take your arm through, take your shoulder to the floor. Hold the shoulder down. Open out through the shoulder, through the back. And back to center, to the other side. Open out, all the way through, all the way down. Hold that shoulder down. And relax back into your child pose stretch. So bottom on your heels, lengthen through the arms. Let the forehead, let the chest relax down. Take your arms round to one side to open out through the shoulder, through the rib cage. And back to center, round to the other side. And back to center. Good, so just take a moment here to relax, to take some even breaths. So if you've got socks, jumpers on that you want to take off, you can. You don't have to, but if you've got socks that are going to slip on your mat, then take them off. Hey Bertie, is it all too much for you? Hey, is it all too much? Is it hot? So come to forward fold at the top of your mat. So feet together or slightly apart. Bring the chest down, bring the hands down. Bend through the knee. Good. So into your Tadasana. So your feet are together or slightly apart. Lengthen through to the top of the head. Allow the shoulders to relax back and down. Now let your heels sink into the mat. Lift your toes away from the mat and gently place your toes down. So the heels are grounded. You're nice and long through to the top of the head. The hands are relaxed to your sides. So just take a moment here to inhale, exhale. Stay connected to your mat. So inhale up. Exhale into a back bend. Push the hips forwards. Open out through the chest. Inhale up. Exhale to a half crescent. So push your hips to one side. Push the fingertips to the other. Tuck your tailbone. Really open out through that rib cage all the way up. And back up. So again, go into your back bend. Open out. And back to center, to the other side. So half crescent. Good. Push the hips. Reach over. Think about how each side feels. Do you feel more pulling through one hip than the other or through the rib cage? Inhale up. Exhale to your forward fold. Come all the way down. So this is just a yoga to release any tension through the body, any stress. Inhale to lengthen through the legs into your flat back extend. If you struggle, bring the hands to the shins. Keep the knees soft if you need to. So exhale to forward fold. Inhale all the way up and let's do our back bend again to release off through the spine. Open out through the chest. Inhale up. Exhale, half crescent. Inhale up. Exhale, back bend. So just allow any tension through the back to release into your half crescent to the other side. Good, inhale up. So come to your forward fold again. So come down to your forward fold. Now hold your forward fold, bend the knees, bring the chest down. Bring one hand in front, open the other hand out to open out through the chest. So bring yourself down, rotate. If you can't take the hand to the sky, bring your hand to your hip. But try to open out through that chest, keeping the chest down, keeping the crown of the head down. You can look to the side, you could look up. Nice. Inhale, exhale back down. Inhale to your flat back, extend again, so lengthen. Now exhale to forward fold. Bring the other hand in front, open out. So open out to the side. Good, bring that hand to the hip if you'd rather, if you need to. And back down to forward fold, exhale. Inhale, lengthen into your flat back, extend, lengthen through the hamstrings, through the bottom, into the back. Release the shoulders, tuck the chin, lengthen through to the top of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, extend your Tadasana. One more back bend to release through that back. Open out, lift that heart space all the way to the sky. Inhale, now exhale, come to a chair. So if your feet are together, your knees are together. If your feet are apart, remember your knees stay in line with your toes. You are pushing the bottom back, you are lengthening through the back, reaching the arms up, the fingertips up, drishti looking forwards. If you find it too much, bring your hands to your heart center. Good, just breathe. So inhale all the way up into Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhale all the way up. And again, let's go to our chair pose. So sink into your chair. Sink the heels down, toes are light. So we're going to take our chair to a rotation for the spine. If you don't want to rotate, stay here. So bring your hands to heart center. Twist to one side, keep your knees in a nice line. Bring your elbow down towards your thigh and your knees. Open out through the chest. Look up or look straight forwards or look down, depending on how you feel through your neck. But hold and breathe. Keep the heels down, knees in line with the feet. Good. Come back to center. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, exhale to forward fold. Inhale to flat back extend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale into your chair. So again, think about your knees. If your feet are apart, your knees stay in line with your toes. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the other side. Bring that elbow down towards the knee. Look up to the sky. Push the palms together. Open out through the shoulders. Open out through those elbows. Good. Inhale, exhale back to center. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, take your right leg back into warrior one. So you've got your knee over your toes, back foot turned out where you feel most comfortable. Hips are square to the front. Tuck your tailbone. Open out, lift the arms, let the shoulders release back and down. So nice warrior one pose, drishti looking forwards. Sink that heel in the back leg to the floor. Feel that back leg lengthen. Feel the quad in the front leg. Feel the back muscles working. So take your right hand back, reverse your warrior, open out, lift your heart space to the sky, lift through the rib cage. Good, inhale to warrior one, and let's come to a balance. So if you can, lift the right leg off the floor, come into your warrior three. So focus on your hips and your shoulders, staying nice and level. Focus on a point. If you need to, bring the hands to heart center, or you could take the hands palms facing up to your sides. Your choice, your level. Let's hold for 4 breaths. Good, inhale to mountain. Exhale to ragdoll or forward fold. Just release, walk it through. So flat back extend, inhale, lengthen through those legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, extend your Tadasana, your mountain. Take your left leg back. Knee over that front foot, hips are level, take that back heel down, turn it out slightly so your heels are in a nice line. Tuck that tailbone, open, release through the shoulders, drishti looking forwards, and again think about how it feels, lengthening through that back leg, strengthening through the quad of the front leg through into the back. So take your left arm back, open out, reverse your warrior. Inhale to warrior one. So exhale, come up into your warrior three. So again, focus on that balance. Hold something if you need to. Hands can be in front, they could be at heart center, they could be down to your sides. But hips and shoulders are nice and level. Focus on that balance. 2 more breaths. And inhale back to your Tadasana, your mountain. Release into forward fold. Walk through the feet. Relax off. Good. So bring yourself up to your mountain. Take your right leg back into warrior two. So bring your front foot to face forwards, knee over your foot, your back leg, your heels are in a nice line, your hips are now facing the side of the room, you're lengthened through the back, your back foot is either facing forwards or slightly turned in. Bring the arms up, relax the shoulders, look over the point of your middle finger and sink as low as you can, but do not let this knee go over your toes. If you need to, extend the legs slightly wider and sink and hold your warrior two. Good, so nice strength work again through the legs, through the bottom, through into the back, opening out through the chest. Shall we sun warrior? We want this sun to last. Reach all the way back, open out through the rib cage, lift the heart space to the sky. Keep that front knee bent. Good. Inhale back to your warrior two. And come back to your mountain. So change sides, take your left leg back, other foot facing forwards, knee over the toe. Take those legs out to at least arm span apart, heel forwards or slightly in, hips square, lengthen through that back, open out through the arms, sink, look over that middle finger, nice and strong in your warrior two. You're working, allow any stress to disappear, keep the heels down, keep the toes nice and light, and let's sun warrior, exhale, reach back, open out, lift that right hand to the sky, left hand goes back, down the back leg. Good, come back to your warrior two, sink and hold, keep those hips nice and level. come back to your mountain. So just walk out through your mountain, take your legs out wide. So both feet are facing forwards. Ow, the decking is hot. So both feet facing forwards. If you've got bad knees, you're going to soften through your knees. If you've got bad backs, you can soften through your knees. We're going to do a wide leg forward fold. So take your hands to your hips. Inhale, exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Bring the crown of the head down towards the mat. Bring your chest back towards your thighs. If you can, take your hands down to the floor. So hold here and breathe. So wide leg for hamstrings, lengthening through the bottom into the back, opening out through the chest, strengthening into the shoulders. You're bringing blood flow down into the brain. So we're all going to be brave. And also, it's a really nice stress reliever pose. So we're going to stay here just for a minute. Just allow yourself to ease into the stretch. Release any tension, release any stress. Sink slightly more. Nice. So from your wide leg forward stretch, take your legs back into a plank. So come back into a plank. Chaturanga down, so bring the chest down to the mat. And then open out into your cobra. Bring the elbows into your sides. Good. Let's go to down dog. Tuck your toes. Lift your bottom up to the ceiling. Now, if your knees and do cat stretch, your feet are hip width apart. If you struggle to get your bottom up, soften your knees. You will hinge through the hips more to push the bottom up. Spread your fingers wide on the mat. Put the head down to allow that blood flow to continue to flow to the brain. So in down dog, we are lengthening through the entire body, all the way from the fingers, all the way through to the base of the spine. Down, push the heels down towards the mat. And let's walk through the feet. So just walk through the feet in your down. Release any tension through the legs. Good. Hold. Lift your right leg off the floor. So lift your right leg to three-legged dog. Bring your right knee to your left elbow and lengthen back up. Bring your knee to your elbow. Lengthen back up. Bring your knee to your elbow. Lengthen back up. One more. Knee to elbow. Lengthen back up. Good. Now bring your right foot through your hands. Drop your back knee to the floor. So you've got your right foot through the hand, knee in line with your foot, right knee to the floor underneath that hip. Push the hips slightly forwards to lengthen through that hip flexor. Keep the bottom nice and tight. Keep the quad tight. Lift the arms up. Lean slightly back. Look up towards that beautiful sunshine. Nice. So nice hip flexor stretch. Nice quad work, back work. Good. Come back down. Come to plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga down. To cobra or up dog. So if you want to pull through to up dog, the mat. Tuck your toes back to your down dog. So again, through the body. Pushing the chest back. Walk through the feet. Hey, Bertie. Lift your left leg to three-legged dog. And bring your left knee to your right elbow. And lengthen. Come to the elbow. And lengthen. Come to the elbow. Hello. And one more. Good. Hold. Bring that left leg through to the floor. So knee over the foot. Push that hip slightly forwards. Keep that knee in line. Lift the arms. Look up to the sky. Push slightly forwards. Nice. And release. So last time back into plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga down to cobra or pull through to your up dog. Let's relax into child pose, stretch. So remember, go to where you feel comfortable or use your cushion under the bottom. Just release, relax. Take the arms round to one side. Back to center. Good. Just take some even breaths. Breathe in and out. And bring yourself slowly to sit in. So if you need to sit on a block or a cushion, you can. Put the feet together in a bound angle pose to open out through the hips, through the pelvis. So you could hold the toes, you could hold the ankles, you could take the hands behind the bottom, fingers facing forwards and lengthen through the back. Do what feels good for you here. If you want to increase the stretch through the inner thigh, you could hinge from the hips and lean forwards, but keep the chest open, keep the shoulders back so the back is nice and long. You're not crunching through the shoulders. Good. So take your right leg out, keep your left leg bent to the floor or wherever you feel most comfortable. So hinging from the hips, toes and hold. If you need to soften through that knee, remember to keep the knee soft. And release. So keep that right left knee and take it over. So left foot over your right leg. So if that's enough for you, stay with this leg forwards. If you can, bring that foot back towards your bottom. So you've got your right knee facing forwards, your left knee facing the sky. You're nice and tall through the back. You're going to hug your knee in and you're going to turn to your left to feel a stretch through your glute, through your outer glute, through that leg. You're also opening out for the vertebrae as you twist. Remember to work at your own level, or you can keep that bottom leg straight if you need to. Nice work, come back to center. So let's change legs. Take your left leg out. Let your right leg just release to wherever you feel comfortable. Lengthen through the back. Hinge from the hips. Soften that knee if you need to. Reach down towards the foot. If you can't reach the foot, take the ankle, take the shin, and just breathe. Oh yeah, I needed this nice stretch this morning. And release. So keep that left leg out. Bring your right leg over the top. And if you need to, keep this leg straight. Otherwise, bend. Bring the ankle back to the bottom. Keep your bottom nice and grounded. Knee facing forwards. Knee facing the ceiling. Turn. Hug. Twist to your right. Lengthen through the back. Relax the shoulders. Look over the shoulder if you can. And think about where you feel any tightness, any pulling. Good. So inhale, exhale, release. Sit how you feel most comfortable. And just release through the shoulders. Let any bit of tension that's left just float away. Release through the neck, ear to the shoulder, and up, ear to the shoulder, and up, chin to chest. Gently looking up, back to centre. Look over the shoulder, and back, over the shoulder, and back. So just take a moment to calm through your breaths, breathing in and out through the nose. Take your hands to your knees, palms facing the ceiling. Close your eyes. Bring yourself to the present moment. Let that bottom start to sink into the mat. Your mind becomes still and clear. Allow the tummy to gently rise and fall with each breath that you take. And opening your eyes, bring your hands to your heart center. Relax the shoulders back and down, lengthen through to the top of the head. And let's just take a moment to be thankful for everything that we have. During this difficult time, be thankful for our family and the phones that we can use to speak to them. And all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon. Namaste. Well done.